Inspired by the Milky Way Citadel, the Nexus is a smaller, streamlined space station.
So where's the inspiration? This thing doesn't even rotate and is just one giant arm with artificial gravity. It's not even half done.
Designed to serve as your central support hub and temporary home once in Andromeda.
If it's temporary, why not just find a home first and then wake everyone up from cryostasis? Why start wasting resources on a giant station when you're not ready? And does that mean that everyone on the Nexus was also in sleeper pods, like hundreds of thousands of people? Or were the generations of people on this thing for 600 years? And if they wake up, do they wake up everyone else on each of the Ark ships just because? Is there enough food for everyone? What's the point of this thing?
The Nexus will carry with it a contingent of officials, engineers, traders, and security personnel on its voyage to Andromeda.
So what's the point of having the Ark ships then? I mean, you get the best of the best and put them on these cryo ships. Why do we need a space station for all this? It's like, if it's the Citadel to act like a hub, how are we going to travel between solar systems if there are no mass relays? Is it going to build them? What are the chances of having 4 different habitats or planets for 4 species in one solar system? Has anyone at BioWare thought any of this through?
All remaining humans will travel together, 20,000 strong, on Ark Hyperion.
But why? You just built a semi-completed huge space station that's also traveling to Andromeda. Why are you putting them on all these ships? Aren't they just for ferrying specific species onto a planet once you've found one suitable? Don't you already have a bunch of Tempest-sized ships flying around for exploration?
2.5 million light years to your destination.
Dark space isn't dark. Also, we need to take right and left turns by stopping and restarting FTL because all that traffic in dark space is slowing us down.
Voyage in cryostasis, protected beneath the mass effect shields generated by your pods.
Cryogenics, now with mass effect fields.
As you travel to the edges of the known galaxy, a small escort of combat pilots will defend us from any threats.
There is literally nothing on the edges of any galaxy. That's why it's called space. And how would you even do this? Drop out of FTL and go back in again and then defend while in FTL? And how and why is this happening? Just get to your damn destination. Nothing can harm you in FTL.
However, once we cross into dark space, we will be alone with only our kinetic barriers to shield us during our centuries-long journey.
1, dark space is empty. There's almost literally nothing to hit that we need kinetic barriers for. 2, we're in a mass effect corridor. Even if dark space wasn't empty, it doesn't matter because it's a massless corridor. That's one of the properties of the Mass Effect. You know, the title of the game? This means there's nothing there. You don't need kinetic barriers because there's nothing to hit. You phase right through solid matter. Stop reinventing your own lore.
The Nexus will be largely functional at launch. Many elements of its construction are only scheduled for completion upon arrival at our destination.
What exactly is the function of this thing, and how can it be largely functional if it's not even half built?
Docked to the Nexus, the Arks will provide additional power and storage to the station.
1, why are the Arks providing additional power to a space station? Are you telling me a massive space station cannot provide its own power? Why are we sucking resources from our Ark ships, which are needed to seed new life on new planets? Which is the goal of this mission? 2, you ran out of storage space on a massive space station. Look at the size of this thing. And you need to use Ark ships for storage. What, you packed too many beds and chairs, but clearly not enough power generators? And remember, this scene of the station we see isn't built yet. That means this scene happens much later in the game, or through the power of cutscenes gets built instantly on arrival, or this is promotional or marketing material that never happens.
You will be revived and assigned quarters in one of the residential blocks for a short time, as our immigration staff assist you in choosing a new homeworld.
Okay, so I'm not the Pathfinder. This video is generic one for anyone in the initiative. Okay, so let's say I'm a Turian. I'm on the Turian Ark ship. They wake me up on it. They somehow transfer me to the Nexus, whether that docking middle part is built or not. They give me a temporary home, and then immigration chooses which homeworld I should live on. Does that mean that each Pathfinder finds multiple homeworlds for the species? I thought they were just finding one each. When do their jobs end?
Until the Pathfinders have completed securing these habitats, the Nexus will offer many duties and distractions.
So I wake up instantly on arrival and live on the station until a habitat is found by the Pathfinders. So why are there these Ark ships? Why don't we all just go into cryo on the Nexus? It's gigantic. There's plenty of room. Why don't we simply buy or attach transport ships and then dock them to the Nexus? And just move people to planets with the Pathfinders do their job? I mean, who came up with this plan?
and will assist new races encountered in learning about our galaxy and its past.
Hi, new alien race in clothes. Come to my giant semi-finished space station and walk down this random corridor of culture to learn about random historical crap. I'm sure you'll really care. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be totally friendly with us, can communicate totally fine, and be at exactly the same technological level, if they don't outright crush us for invading their space.
Lush hydroponics gardens are available for a quiet escape.
You want to know a really good quiet escape? Cryostasis.
To socialize with a visit to the Vortex Lounge.
One lounge for hundreds of thousands of people. Yeah, that sounds about right.
To Pathfinder HQ, where Pathfinders will converge to share information and discuss their progress.
Hi, this is Turian Pathfinder Bob. I just found a habitat for humanity. So glad we built a space station that houses a Pathfinder HQ for me to tell you that. Wait, what's this email thing you keep telling me about?
Science labs will also be on hand to investigate their discoveries as they begin to unlock the secrets of this new galaxy.
So you're going to bring stuff all the way back from a planet to wherever the Nexus is located. Remember back in the old days when we had one scientist on one ship that could do all that by himself?
Together, you will create a bustling center of trade, community, government, and diplomacy.
No, I'm all for trade, but why? If we find a suitable planet, why would we instantly need to trade with other planets? Wouldn't that imply having a spaceport and merchant ships and a monetary system and corporations we just don't have yet? And why do we need a space station community? Didn't we come to this new galaxy to find a planet to call home, or apparently several planets? We wanted to build a space station for multiple reasons. We didn't need to come to New Galaxy to do that. And government. Good lord, this is alien virgin soil. Government will figure itself out just fine, as per each species' desire. We have the best and brightest from each. We don't need a central hub, especially since we don't have mass relays. What is the point of this thing? Not actual gameplay. You mean this isn't a PowerPoint simulator?
Rain check?
Yeah.
Steve! I'm all right.
You sure?
But I won't be picking you up. I gotta land this bird quick.
Get safe.